Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my stitching update. I got a new cell phone last week. If you watched my Stitch With Me video yesterday, I talked all about it. What a pain in the ass getting it hooked up. I spent 15 minutes trying to get it recognized by my computer because that is how I transfer my videos from my phone to my computer. I do it, with the cord. Everything is like, ugh. Yeah. So I've not done an update in about 2 weeks, so I have just piles right here. I need to probably start going back to once a week and it wouldn't be so overwhelming. But first I'll talk about a couple things that I mentioned in my Stitch With Me video about my videos. If you notice on some of my newer videos, I have a new intro and outro. And I have to thank Gerald for that because I love the music, the graphics. And so I messaged him and was like, hey, what do you use? And he said he uses Filmora Wondershare. So I had heard of it. I went to the website, downloaded it. It took me forever to make the beginning and ending. And you know what? You know what's irritating me about this phone? God damn it. It wants to do it like I'm taking a selfie. I'm not taking a selfie. God. So it wants to constantly blur the background. Okay. Anyway, it took me forever to do the intro and outro, but now I have it saved. And what I do is I still edit my videos in Windows Movie Maker because I know that program like the back of my hand. So I just import the intro and outro. Now, the cool thing about the outro, though, if you notice, it shows I have please subscribe. It shows my picture, which if you click on that, you can subscribe to my channel. But then it has up above it 2 other things, like my most recent video, and then it has another video. That is courtesy of YouTube Editor. They have an option called End Screen and Annotations, and it lets you put those things on your end screen the last 20 seconds of your video. So there it goes again. Why does it keep doing that? I'm gonna have to figure that out. I don't know why. New phone that I don't know how to work apparently. Okay, so, oh my God. You know what, I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna try to figure this out. Okay, I guess until I can get this figured out, I have to use my back camera to record my videos because when I record, the ones that are showing my face, really? God damn it. When I just went to try to record using the front camera, it wants to prompt me to take a selfie. It doesn't give me any other options to pick like filming. So we're going to see because I'm hoping I can put everything in the camera lens. Okay, because I can't see what you guys are seeing. So, all right. So I was talking about the beginning and ending of my videos. A lot of the videos that are still going up don't have that on there. It's because I pre-recorded them ages ago, like December, January. And what happens is when I get something in the mail, like my monthly subscriptions that I want to do the unboxing in that month, I will move another video that I've done a tutorial on or something like that that's really easy to move. So I'm still moving videos. Like I still have probably 20 or 25 videos that I've recorded, various tutorials, product reviews that are easy to move when my other stuff comes in the mail that I want to fit into that month. Eventually, all of my videos will have that intro and outro. So just to let you know that's why you're still seeing videos where I was working on Deck the Halls by The Drawn Thread or the Hugs and Kisses by Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery because I recorded those videos so long ago. And also, the day I'm recording this, which is Sunday, 2 videos went up. I'm only human. I mean, I make mistakes too, and that was a definite mistake because I really try to only put up 1 video a day. Luckily, those 2 videos were short tutorials or product review, 5 minutes each. It wasn't like it was these long videos. I really try not to do that though. something got messed up where I forgot I was going to move a video and I didn't write it down, and so that's why that happened. But okay, so what have I been doing stitching wise in the past 2 weeks? I do have a finish. I think I put a picture of this on Instagram. I finished my Jabco Hello March. And I actually have the finishing video going up this week, I think. Here is the finish. So this was my first time stapling fabric to the back of canvas. I love it. I love it so much better than painting the canvas. And there's so many fabulous fabrics out there. So this was actually pretty easy. It was my first time using a staple gun, believe it or not. And I did my normal, you know, felt, and then, you know, put the fabric on the mat board. The fabric is Picture This Plus 14 count Aida in Parfait. And then I changed every color. The pink is Weeks Dye Works Bubblegum. The green, I want to say it's Weeks Dye Works Pepperoncini. And then the gray is Weeks Dye Works Blackboard. And then the buttons came with the kit. So I only had this up on my door for 1 day because I finished it on March 31st. But I will be ready for next year for sure. But yeah, I thought that turned out really cute. Yeah, that turned out really, really good. And see, they don't ship those kits. Like, I think April's kit already shipped. So what I need to do is probably when it gets here, I need to start it right away, and I could probably have it up for a week. But I've also been working on my hands-on design tulip house. You know, I've been working on the smaller one first. And right before I recorded this video, I recorded my weekly Stitch With Me video. And stuff's going to start falling because I have so much stuff sitting here. Now, I changed every color in this, and I know I've explained it before, the colors I'm using. The only color that I'm actually staying with is the Gentle Art Sampler Threads Chalk. Here is my progress. I think it's turning out fantastic. I was able to get spring done since I last saw you guys, and I did the flower yesterday. The pink color is Threadworks Rose Petals. The orange is Threadworks Mango Margarita. And the green is Weeks Dye Works Pepperoncini. I wasn't too sure about the green. I thought it was a little bright because it definitely was lighter and brighter than what was called for in the pattern. But I like it, and I wasn't going to tear it out. There was no way. But I think it's looking really good. This is really going to be a fantastic project when I'm all done and in that frame. But I think I'm actually going to buy different backing fabric, like quilting fabric, than what I originally picked out. I'm going to actually maybe take this, when I'm done this, take it with me to Joann's and try to pick out fabric that really matches it. So, been working on that. And I also started my hands-on design year in chalk April square, because you guys know I am doing one of these a month in the month that is called for, because when I get to December, my husband is outside planting bushes and flowers, and the door's open, and I'm right there by the door. So every time my dog sees him, or friggin' neighbors are probably coming out of the woodwork to talk to him, she's gonna bark. But yeah, so I started this. I'm using DMC white, and then DMC, I wanna say it's 444. I think that's the color. It's like a bright yellow. And I'm stitching it on 28 count Lugana by Fibralicious in chalkboard. And here is what I have done. I've only worked on it like 1 or 2 days, believe it or not. I need to get back to it because I want to get this done in April and not have it, you know, lagging into the next month. So I just need to like bust ass. I mean, it's really not that much stitching if you look at it. But yeah, so got a little bit of that done. And then I just wanted to start everything, literally. I started 3 other projects. You know that's not me. Like, I am not going to be starting anymore, though, until I get all of these done, because, no. I started Plum Street Samplers Beans. I started this on, I'm using, you know, just black DMC, but I'm using white silk from HDF that I got off eBay. Here is my progress. Yeah. I think this is going to look really awesome. This fabric is so bright. It is Picture This Plus 14 count Aida in Midas. But I think the black, I mean, just stands out amazingly against the... So I only got a little bit done, but still some done. Yeah, I had a day off last week and was like, I want to work on something different. So, and then because I own so much, so many pieces of the chalkboard Aida from Fibralicious, and so many pieces things I want to stitch on the chalkboard. I also started this one, Kentama by Kana. I surely hope I pronounced that right. Happiness. This is a saying from Harry Potter. And the stitched piece that she showed on Instagram, fantastic. I have loved this one forever. And so I started it. Just a little tiny bit, but man, is that not going to look awesome. It's going to look so good on there. All DMC and very easy. I mean, the pattern is really big. She has it printed over like 9 pages. So if you went gangbusters and did like a page, you would have like, it wouldn't take you that long to do it. But yeah, so this is the 14 count chalkboard Aida from Fibralicious. So I started that. And then I had started one more, but I didn't like the piece of chalkboard that I had. So I switched chalkboard pieces and I haven't restarted it yet, but here is the piece of chalkboard that I have out. And what am I starting? And I'd only stitched a tiny bit, so it's not a big deal. Northern Expressions Needlework Twisted Rainbow Sampler, the cross stitch version, because I'm not doing the specialty stitches. I've done specialty stitches because I've stitched needlepoint before. I just didn't even want to be bothered. But holy crap, look at that. And I got the Thread Picker Silk. Look at those. Is that not going to look, let's hold up the fabric. Is that not going to look fantastic up against that? Oh yeah. Yeah, so they say because the pattern was stitched on a smaller count fabric, they only used 1 strand of the silk. I have to use 2 because I'm stitching on 14 count. But they say you should 1 skein should still be enough. I hope so because these were like $45. Yeah, I really would not want to buy another skein of it. So that's all I have been stitching on. I think that's enough, right? So purchases. Well, first let's do gifts because I've only received 2 gifts this week. Well, no, 3. I received an Easter card from Gerald. I was so surprised to get this. And his handwriting is so nice and neat. I mean, look at that. Yeah. And I just really appreciated that, Gerald. So thank you so much. You know, I messaged him on Instagram to thank him. And then I received from the Lazy Stitcher on YouTube and Doxa Millie or Mully on Instagram. Her name is Amanda. She sent me a lovely card, handwritten card. But then she sent me this because she thought it would be a good cubby finish, and it absolutely will be. And I don't have this, believe it or not. They actually have a whole series of these. I really love the bunny and the pink. And she was like, I'm so sorry I used the button. That's no problem. I have buttons. Yeah, I can find a button. So Amanda, thank you so much for that. Then I received just yesterday from Melissa Jane. She actually won one of my giveaways for when I gave away the big giant pieces of the Fibralicious chalkboard Lugana. At the end, it was December I did that. She sent me a postcard from New Zealand, because that's where she is from, with a lovely handwritten note on the back. But what she did was she wanted to sort of pay it forward or pay it back to me for sending her that fabric. What she actually said on the postcard, let me grab it. She said, thank you so much for unwittingly gifting me the gorgeous fabric for my chatelaine, Persian Iris Garden. And she cut up the fabric for whatever she needed. and she wanted to return some of it. She stitched me something. She stitched me, I think it's called Stitchy Witch from Brooks Books Publishing. So I'm trying to think, how am I going to finish this? This is too big to fit in the cubby. I think I'm going to do a canvas finish. I'm going to find like a really cool Halloween fabric, and I'm going to do a canvas finish. Absolutely, I'm going to finish this. So Melissa, thank you so much. I couldn't find your original email to thank you online. So I hope you watch this so you know that I received this and love it. Oh my God. And she also sent me like a printout from one of the UK magazines. 2 small Halloween patterns. So love that. Thank you so much, Melissa. Okay, so what have I bought? Oh God. I received my fabric from Stephanie. Yeah. I was stunned when I got the shipping notification. It took about 10 weeks for me to get the fabric. So, I'm going to show that in a minute though. First, I had placed an order well before market with Down Sunshine Lane for 2 Bent Creek kits, and she warned me that they take a while. And they did. I kind of forgot about the kits actually until she messaged me and was like, hey, I got the kits in, and I was like, oh yeah. So, of course, I got the Bent Creek Clover of Clovers. Yeah. And these kits include, I want to say it's cork Aida. It's 18 count, and then it's pearl cotton. No. I will be stitching this on regular fabric with DMC. So when I'm done stitching this, I will do a giveaway of this as well with the kit, because I'm not going to use any of that, and why, except the buttons, and why let that go to waste? And then the other one was one I really, really wanted, and this isn't that big, so it wouldn't take too long to stitch it. It's called Flower Zipper Kit. Oh my God, look at that bunny face. Yeah, I'm going to pick my own colors for this. It includes the B button and all the stuff in it. Again, the 18 count linen, Aida, it's linen, and then pearl cotton. So I will do a giveaway of this as well when I'm done stitching it at some point. So I had ordered those 2, and she messaged me and said, hey, I included something as a gift to you. I hope you like it. She included a limited edition thread pack from the Gentle Art Sampler threads. I haven't even opened this, but the threads are Mount Kilimanjaro, Windsor Castle, Irish Countryside, Rio Carnival, and Pharaoh's Gold. So let's open it up and see what these colors look like. Here is, why are they not written on here? I'm going to have to write them on there before I, okay, the light brown, this is Windsor Castle. The dark brown green, this must be Irish Countryside. This is Rio Carnival. Wow, look at that one. Ooh, I like this one. Pharaoh's Gold. Yeah, I like those golds too. Gerald likes those. And then finally, Mount Kilimanjaro. So, Amy, thank you so much. Please, are you kidding me right now? Who does not like receiving a gift of threads in the mail? So yeah, I'm going to have to write those names on there before I file those away. But if you guys follow Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery on Instagram, they released a pattern last week, the week before, in that series of like the cube ones, the Hugs and Kisses, the Luck and Clover. It's called April Showers. You know, I had to immediately go and buy that. Oh my God. Now, I don't know when I'm going to get to stitch it, but of course I will change the fabric, and it's all DMC. I don't think there's any specialty threads. Wait a minute, I'm going to look. No specialty threads, and they actually use 2 of the new DMC. They use DMC 18 and DMC 32. So that should be cool. I might actually stick with those 2 just because they're the new ones. But yeah, it's all DMC. So love that. You guys know I love the Frosted Pumpkin Stitcheries patterns in that series. And they're actually coming out on April 27th with a new like spring. It's like the bigger one. You know how they did the autumn, the winter, they did summer, and I think spring like wraps it up. I have the autumn one. I don't have the winter one. I've never even stitched the autumn one, which I don't know why, because I love it. But it looks very cool. It's got like a rainbow. I was like, oh man, I haven't pre-ordered it yet because I've learned my lesson with that. I want to see it first before I order it, but we'll see. So I also received my needle minder of the month from Down Sunshine Lane. I get the clay option, and this month was a ladybug. Isn't that the cutest thing? But what's funny is, if you guys watch Pam and Steph Just Keep Stitching, in one of, it's been a couple videos, their LNS is Keepsakes. And I want to say the owner of Keepsakes had this calculator that had, that was from Lizzie Kate, and it had the Lizzie Kate insignia on the top. And she gave Stephanie one, and I was like, I want that calculator. And I was like, well, how am I going to get it? So I messaged Amy at Down Sunshine Lane because I thought if anyone can get me one, Amy can. But bam! I messaged her and she was like, yeah, I'll contact Alan at Lizzie Kate. And it was like a giveaway for the shops. Like, it was just like a freebie kind of thing. Oh my God. So corny, but I love it. Look, see, it says Lizzie Kate at the top. Are you kidding me right now? Yeah. So Amy, thank you so much. This is actually going to go on my desk. I'm actually going to use this. Had to have that. Okay, I also bought a clay fairy from Bee Fairy Creative on Etsy. If you saw Jill's video, she got one too, a mermaid. This is a mermaid too. Mine is, I want to say it's just roses. I'm going to turn that into a needle minder. Is that not gorgeous? Yeah, I just haven't done it yet. I'm going to make it into a needle minder because love those. So that was from her Etsy store. And then I had been looking for a new Ort jar. I have like the cloth little things, and I was like, I want something like with a lid. You know what I mean? So, oh my God, I found this. It is vintage, I don't know, it's some kind of vintage glassware. And I found it on Etsy on Dames of the Needle website. She only had one. I am not telling you what I paid for this because I'm like embarrassed almost. I love it, but it's really small for what I paid. Look how small it is. Now, and she had the size in the description and I read it, and I guess it just didn't like register. It is the friggin' cutest thing. It's a bunny and then a little thing for your threads, and you can put, but holy crap. Yeah, I'm going to treat this with kid gloves, but I love that. So I will be using that to hold all my threads. I did get fabric in from Picture This Plus. I had ordered 2 pieces and I actually forgot I had ordered it. How do I do that? It happens all the time. 14 count Aida. This is Gossamer, which is like a yellowy green, very springy. And then I ordered another piece of Parfait because I loved it so much when I stitched it for the Jabco piece. And it's funny because every piece comes and it looks totally different. Like this has more pink in it than the other one did. It's much more bright, but I still really love it. This is kind of like, not the same colorway, but the same kind of design as the Heroic. And you guys know that Picture This Plus Heroic is my favorite Aida from them. I'm probably going to use that for the June and July Jabco kits because it'll definitely fit in for July with the red, white, and blue. And I also got 2 pieces in from Fiberlicious that I ordered. I ordered I See You. I actually got these from Amy at Down Sunshine Lane. This is one of her ombre fabrics. I hope you can see that. It goes from light blue to dark blue. This would be perfect for a Mirabilia or Nora Corbett mermaid. So I'm going to keep that in mind. And then I got Moonrise. Now I bought this Moonrise because Jill's piece looked so amazing on the Lugana. And I know that Lugana dyes lighter. Like it perfectly, you know, melted into the next colors and it looked gorgeous. It's a little bit more striking on this. And I don't love it when it gets to the purple because there's like spots. So I probably would just cut it off like right here and just stop right there. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to use that for, but Jill's piece was stunning, the Lugana. But okay, finally we are to my hand-dyed fabrics by Stephanie order. And it doesn't disappoint. Her fabrics are beautiful. It is just her waiting time is like holy friggin' crap. So I ordered mostly 13 by 18 pieces, but there were 2 pieces that I did get a fat quarter. I guess, I don't know if I had a project in mind because I couldn't remember, but I'm glad I got these in a fat quarter, especially the one. They're all 14 count Aida. This is Opalescent Frozen Fractals. Gorgeous. Freaking. There's a van across the street that pulled up. Yeah, just ignore that. Okay. Layla, stop! Oh my God. Okay, this one is Caramel Macchiato. And you know I say caramel, but this is actually spelled caramel. That's why I say it. But I got this in a fat quarter, and I'm really glad because, man, is that not gorgeous. Oh, my God. I'm actually thinking of doing the I Solemnly Swear piece that you can do in the colorway for your Harry Potter house. And I'm Slytherin, so it would be like green. That would look really good on that. So I'm thinking of doing that on there. Okay, the next piece is Spellbound. Love this. Purple and orange. Gorgeous. That'd be a good Halloween one, wouldn't it? This one I think I bought for the Quaker Pumpkin that was in one of the Stitchy boxes from last year. This is called Perfectly Plum. A little bit more mottled than I would like, but I still really like it. And the pumpkin would only take up like the top part of it. Remember, Aida dyes, it dyes more along the lines of linen. It's not as smooth as Lugana. This one is Dried Thistle. Again, like a neutral, but a darker one. Something all in white would probably look really good on that. I don't know what, but... The next one is Nimue. Love this one. Excuse me. Like, you know, a bluey with some purple and teal hints in it. The next one is Melody, which for a long time was my favorite fabric from her. It's just a gorgeous neutral. And it has hints of pink, purple, blue. I mean, it really has a lot in there. I really love that. I love them all. What am I saying? Next one I'm pretty sure is Junebug. I almost know these colors by heart. Love that. Green. And it's like an emerald green. I'm not sure how it's showing up on camera because I can't see what you're seeing. I'm not going to see it until I watch this back. I hope it's still recording. I don't even know if it's still recording. Wouldn't that be something? I'm doing all this and it's not even recording it. This is Jello Shots, which I specifically bought to stitch the Stony Creek Welcome to My Web. I'm still going to stitch that on this. This is a beautiful yellow green. And they stitched that like on a lime fabric. This one is called Fancy Flamingo. And I actually had bought this to stitch a piece all in black on it. That was a witch. And I don't think I'm going to do that now. But maybe one of the Prairie Schooler ones that are in black on that. Or something else that's in black. The next one is April Showers. Light blue with some hints of pink. That would probably be good for the April Showers block of for the Frosted Pumpkin. Oh, so his friend's here now. Fabulous. Moana is the next one. Very pretty blues and pinks. Next one is called Stardust. A very like, I want to say light tan or gray with some hints of pink and blue. I only got a couple more because you know I had 18 pieces. This one is called Tropical, which is oranges, yellows. Another good piece for Halloween. Purple Pansies, which is like yellow, green, purple. A pixie would look fantastic on this, from Nora Corbett, because they fit really good on the fat eighths. Samantha, which I have a big piece of this. This is like tan and purple. I have a fat quarter of that. I think I had forgotten that I ordered. And then Sassenach is the last one. Love that. Some browns with pink and green and very, very pretty. So yeah, overall, very pleased with the fabric. Not with the waiting time, but love the fabric. So won't need fabric for a really, really long time. So last two things to talk about. I want to give a shout out to my friend Darlene. She just started her FlossTube channel. She has one video out and she has some really good projects. She's been doing a couple canvas finishes like I do and they look amazing. Her channel name is Stitch Party of One. I'll link her below so you can go watch her, give her some FlossTube love. And then what have I been reading? I've actually had trouble figuring out what to read next. I went through a couple samples and was just, no, it wasn't happening. But I finally read a book that I loved. And I was up late one night, couldn't go to sleep, and finished the book. I was just going gangbusters. It is called Gone Without a Trace by Mary Tor Jessen. There's the cover. The premise of the book: woman comes home from a business trip and finds her live-in boyfriend gone. And not just gone, I mean, he had moved into her house. So it looks like he never existed or lived there. All of her stuff is put back, her original stuff before he moved in. His pictures are gone, his dishes, I mean, literally every single trace is gone. And all of her text messages to him, his phone number, the photos, it's all wiped out of her phone and her computer. It is like he never existed. So, first of all, she's shocked. And she gets her best friend, like, in on this to try to find him. So she's spending the book trying to find him. And it winds up making her crazy. Like, it winds up really affecting her personal life, her business life. She almost loses her job. Or she does lose her job. I mean, it really, and you feel crazy for her. Like, I try to put myself in her place and think, what would I do? You would go nuts. And when I was reading the book, I was like, man, this better not even be stupid. Like, the ending better not be he was abducted by aliens or something cuckoo like that. It wasn't. It was so good. It was, everything was explained. Awesome book. I highly recommend it. I will link it down below because I think I have it on my Amazon influencer page, because any book I love, I put there. And then I've also been reading this other book, a physical book, mind you. Someone I follow on Instagram, and I can't remember their name, they were posting like the page every day that you're supposed to read in this book. It is called Prayer, Praise, and Promises, and it's a daily walk through the Psalms. I love this book. I know I cuss, I know I gossip, I know, but I still like to still abide by that there is a God and that I try to be a decent person and the best person I can be every day. This book gives me hope because I'm going to show you, like, here was today's, no, that's tomorrow's. You can see I highlight some important things, but like here was today's. And so you read a page and it applies it to like real life. It talks about the Bible in real life perspective. So you can understand it instead of reading the whole Bible. I love this book. And even when I get to the end of it, because I only started it like a couple days ago, I'll just keep reading it. I'll keep reading these pages every single day for as long as I have this book, because by the time you get to the end of it, you're going to forget what was in the beginning. And who doesn't need a constant reminder of, you know, things happen in God's time. Your prayers might be answered, but not in a way that you think they're going to be answered, you know, things like that. So love this book. So I will also link this down below if you're interested. That's it. I don't even know how long this video is. Oh, wait a minute. I have to do my giveaway, don't I? Okay, I am going to insert here a separate video of me picking the 2 winners for the gift certificates. Thank you to everyone who commented. I had like 330 comments, I think, on that video. Thank you so much to everyone who commented. So here is that video. Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, so this is going to be picking the winner of the 2 gift certificates. One to Down Sunshine Lane and one to 123 Stitch. I am hoping that the YouTube random comment picker picks one of each. Otherwise, I'm going to have to choose. So, I'm going to grab the URL from the video. I'm going to go to the random comment picker that I use. Paste the URL. My mouse is acting weird. Uh, 306 unique commenters. Let's pick. Ashley Moontree Stitcher. She says, tough choice. I love both 123 Stitch and Down Sunshine Lane, as they both stock fairly different things. But she likes Down Sunshine Lane to support a smaller business. So she'll take either one. So let me write down her name, Ashley Moontree Stitcher. Because if the other person has a preference, then, okay, oh, they have it, pick another winner. I don't even have to do awesome. Can I just hit start? Awesome, okay. Stitchabella. 123 Stitch is her go-to. So Stitchabella is going to get the 123 Stitch one. And Ashley Moontree Stitcher will get Down Sunshine Lane. Congratulations to both winners. Thank you guys for commenting on that other video to enter. Now back to my regular video. Okay, so congratulations to those 2 guys. And just email me your email address and I will contact Down Sunshine Lane and 123 Stitch and have them email you the gift certificate, which is the easiest way to do it. So as always, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Thank you for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!